selfie?
Hey, no, we're recording, honey.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're walking the lake. Yes, we are. Sexy as hell. Us too. What's up, people?
Hi.
Hey.
Alright, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new, I want to say hey, and if you have been true and already been subscribed, I want to say welcome back. So here we are today at the shop. We have grand opening July 1st of 2022. I will be just fresh coming back from Miami, Florida. I'm trying to basically get as much things stocked on the shelves as possible, because that'll be less work that I have to do once I get off the plane. I don't know how tired I would be, but yeah, so that's the reason why I'm constantly at the shop every day. I did take a small break, but I have to continue on going through all of this, because one break could lead to a lifetime of breaks, and I don't want to start out that way. So I have so much stuff to do. I need to make a list of things I need to buy, because there's so much. Like, I want a refrigerator in our storage. I already brought my microwave, because I have two microwaves at my house. So one came with the house when I purchased it. Then one I'm just going to have here. So, and then I want this water cooler that if you wanted to dispense hot and cold water, you could do that. So I also want to have that in the area, the microwave, just the basics to be able to eat and stuff at the shop. So I need to start making a running list of things that I need to get. So I want to do that. Then I want to track my inventory, because I want to have like an inventory of like the SKU numbers that's on the product, and the barcode numbers, the pricing, and what the name of the product is. So if I ever have to refer back to it, then I can, and I don't have to keep guessing, like, as I stock things, how much did I price this for? Even though on my point of sale system, it will already have the pricing, but I also want to have a backup log on physical, like, paper that I can keep track of. So I do have to remind myself to do that. So that's that. What else I wanted to do? I have to enter some more stuff in the product, in my point of sale system for the product. We are going to be cutting it close. I have vendors that haven't even shipped out items yet, because my vendors are in China, so it's just a hassle to get things to the US. So we will be just working with what we can. I'm just going to be happy to be open and whatever. So I'm going to start getting some of my product laid out. So I don't think I need to make any barcodes, but I do need to get them entered in my system, and you can do that from your laptop, phone, or tablet. So here goes my printer. What do they call this? Pricing gun. So I can price all the product. Here is my barcode scanner, and it also rings people out. It's so small. It plugs up so you can get a charge, but this thing charges so much that it stays charged for quite a long time. I haven't charged it in like some days, in like 2 weeks, literally. But again, I'm not using it frequently because I'm not open yet. But so this is two things. And then the crazy thing is I can enter all of this product in my point of sale system by my phone, tablet, or computer. Long as the app is installed. So let's see. I might do it this way on my phone. I mean on my computer. Like I feel like every time I get to the shop, I'm always thirsty. Like why? Like why am I always thirsty? It's ridiculous. I need real water. Instead of drinking iced tea out of an Aquafina bottle. But I love this half tea, half lemonade. So good. Okay, so I'm gonna try to enter all this product into the system. Again, get it on the shelf. I feel like right now, every time I put something on the shelf, I be like, I don't like how it looks, and then I take it off. So we're just gonna roll with it until we get to our grand opening. So this just is how it's gonna be. And then we're gonna have more here that's coming. This was way more expensive than I thought, but it's worth it. So let's get started. So right now, I'm on my computer. I have it on this stool. As you can see, my desk is full of the product. Some kind of multitasking, I don't know. Oh, and I'm supposed to go to Home Depot because right here, I don't want customers to come through this area. So, I'm going to have like this door, so I'm going to have to measure this part. It's going to be like a staff only like door, so they won't be able to like freely walk through. Like, no, it's not for you to just walk through. Now, if there's anything that I need, like extra wigs and stuff, I have the storage closet over here, so I would just go over there and go grab it. But I'm thinking about heading to Home Depot to get this, like, I don't even know what you call it. When you want to swing in door, you need this like piece that you screw onto the wood piece, then onto here, so your door can just swing both ways. So I'm gonna try to explain it to Home Depot representative and see if they can lead me in the right direction. But I'm thinking about doing that piece today, but it depends on if I have time. I'm not gonna rush it. me see one more thing. Okay, so we're in there now. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. Let me make sure this is sinking. Okay. We are on. The green light came on. I don't know if you guys can see that. So then you know that it's ready. When it's red, then it's not on or it's not linked because this is the Bluetooth that it would link to. So, see, this is why I need a tummy tuck. Do y'all see that? I do not like that. But we still could do what we could do. So, okay. And the crazy thing about it here, like on the weekends, it's so like quiet. I feel like I'm gonna be bringing all the business here, and it's gonna get real, real loud. I feel like so. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, sorry y'all. I was just trying to figure out why is it beeping. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's just get started here. All right, so we're gonna just enter these one by one. I'm gonna go put them on the shelves. I need hooks. That's for the slate wall. I actually think we have a bigger problem. I bought larger sizes of these peg hooks, and like these are a perfect size. They don't stick too far out on the shelf. Like these are just perfect, but I thought these longer ones would have been helpful to get, like, let me show you. So, look how long these are. Way too long. Now, the reason why I did this is because the product label will go here. So you will hang it up like this. This is not a peg hook. This is one that goes on the slate wall. So this is a slate wall hook. So then I got peg hooks for these shelving. So I needed two different types. But these ones, like the way they super long and they stick out, and I'm just worried I'm gonna hit my head on it. Oh, they're not too bad actually. I still not a fan of them. But the bad news is I don't got enough of these. So I may have to go back to that place that I that's in Minnesota. That place that's in Minnesota, it's on, sorry, it looks like the camera's kind of upside. I don't know, but it's in Minnesota on over in North Minneapolis on Plymouth, and get some more of these because I don't know how I'm gonna hang up these products. I barely have any more of these peg hooks. I bought a lot of slate wall hooks for these. So these would be fine, but I have no hooks for these. So I can probably scrape up 6 of them that I see laying around. But we're gonna need some more of that. See, this is why I need a running list of things. But anyway, let's stay to the topic at hand. So guys, while I'm doing this, I just wanna talk to you guys. So like, okay, let me fill you guys on some tea. I feel like, you know, the people who've been subscribed and following me, you kind of somewhat used to me now at this point. So, let me rhyme it back. So, I've been single for about a year. And I think it's almost like a year and a half. So, and I've been celibate for a year and a half. So, I used to talk to this guy. His name was Prince. Literally, that's what his mom named him, Prince. I thought that was a joke, but no, his mom really named him Prince. So, I'm gonna try to talk and do this. So, I was talking to this guy named Prince, and everything was fine for the first few months, but then he started to show me that he was starting to get insecure. So I kind of stopped talking to him because he was getting way too insecure for me. So we ended up stopped talking. So we stopped talking. Then I ended up being single, and that's why I'm single for this year and a half right now, because I stopped talking to him. There was occasionally where he would reach out to me to see if I'm still going to talk back to him. He says that he changed. I said, I just think you need to work on yourself. So I just don't think it will work out because he's too insecure. And at this moment in our life, he was actually starting himself a business, and I kind of helped him get the ground running because I already had my online business up and running. It wasn't doing so well at the time, but as I started to go full throttle and just keep going, because I was working with a business consultant, he just helped me form a plan, tweaked a couple things, do some marketing, get myself out there, and that's what started all of this. So I wanted to help him with the knowledge because we were also dating, and it's good to be such a power couple where he has his juicing company. He was selling it at local barbershops and beauty supplies and schools, just events. But his dream was to have a juicing cart. Then hopefully it can move into someone letting him also bring a cooler into their barbershop so he can make sales that way. Then eventually he could probably be a standalone juicing company. So he was struggling with starting out. He didn't know how he should do his business cards, his logo. So being that I already was past that part, I helped him create that logo and business cards for him, and we kind of roughed it out and made sure that it was looks appropriate. So everything was just going good. I feel like we would have been such a great power couple, and I felt strong enough to say that is because I was dating another guy prior to Prince, who I've been on and off with for almost 7 years, maybe going on 8. Once we get in 2023, it'll be 8 years. He's known me for so long. Our kids were close, but I was kind of at the point in my life where I don't think I can keep going back in circles anymore. If it wasn't working out, if he didn't see me as marriage material at that time, then there was no point in me keep going back on that bicycle and keep giving it a try. It's at the point where so many men and so many women in life that he could probably find someone that's compatible, so can I, and we can just part ways. But not to mention it's very hard because that's what we were used to. We were used to coming back to each other, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up. But I finally just got this light bulb in my head, no, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Yes, I still love him, still to this day. Also, I do care about him still to this day. But it's not enough for me to say, let me get back on the bicycle and keep trying it again. I'm no. I'm at the point where why waste my 30s going back and forth with a guy that don't see that potential in me at that time, don't want to marry. I want to be married. I did want to have kids, but spending 7.5 years with a person that just didn't want kids anyway. He has more kids than me. I only have one. And he kind of wasn't looking to have that. He was, especially with child support now these days, women, they just make it hard for a man. So I understood that anyway. So I was willing to sacrifice what I wanted for him anyway. But now that I look back on it, like, it's not enough for me to keep saying, am I going to keep making that sacrifice for someone? So, I still love him, but it wasn't enough for me to go back this time. So then I met Prince, and I felt really strong about him. Like, I could say I did love Prince. We hung out a lot, and it was enough for me to kind of spill the beans to my ex, saying that I was dating someone else. I didn't know how he felt at the time. I guess he never really told me, but it was enough for me to just move on with Prince. But then it didn't work out with Prince because he was starting to be insecure. I think Prince knows that I'm a very intelligent woman, and when I go for something, I gotta go, I wanna accomplish it. I used to say to him, like, I want an online business, but I want it to be successful. And then once it started picking up, I was like, man, my real goal is to just have an in-store shop. Like, I just really want a shop where people could come here instead of just doing online. That's my goal. And I kept saying, I just know I won't get this goal. I know I won't do it. But he always knew, you're an intelligent woman. You helped me get my business started off the ground. And he used to tell me that, like, you really helped me because I will make him push for it. You got this. Keep going, keep going. And who doesn't want a power couple? Like, he was really advanced. I don't know how he's doing to this day because we don't talk no more. But I know the last words he says to me, how am I going to do it without you? I'm like, you could totally do it. I just think you need to work on yourself. You got this. You didn't need me to help you advance. You could have did this without me. So I wonder to this day, is he still going full throttle? He totally got it. I know he's probably going to be shocked that I moved and advanced to a shop, but yeah, it's when you have goals, you just got to keep going. It's going to be really hard. It's like you're fighting through the mud and you're trying to get to the top, but the mud is so thick and all of that. So that's what I felt like at the time. But needless to say, I noticed in my life that I don't got the energy that I used to have, or the patience that I used to have to keep going back and forth to exes. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm gonna always care about that person, but I just don't think I have the energy to invest more time into something that ain't going nowhere. I'm at the point where I want to constantly keep excelling and don't want to be held back. Like, me being so alone right now, single, I've been able to stay focused and just strive through. Yes, it's very lonely. No sex, yes. It is very hard, but I think what gets my satisfaction is when I see goals accomplished. When I drive up to my shop and see my business logo outside of the parking lot for cars to see, like, my open sign is lit up. I'm like, yeah, this is dope. Like, my shop, when I come in and turn the keys, when I go to pay my monthly lease on this space and it's coming out of my business account, I'm like, yes, accomplished. I like that. When other companies partner with me and see me as a small business and want to partner with me, I thrive off of that. So I think that's the only thing that's keeping me motivated. But what I must say is, where I was getting to is, so what threw me off is ex of mine's reached out to me, and he was an ex for about, the one that was on and off for about 7.5 years. I mean, when I say on and off, literally every time he came back, it was just like nothing ever happened, or he always had a new car, always had a new car. There was just something else new in our life that we could just share and just catch up and go out to have some drinks and just catch up. But this one kind of threw me for a curve because I really felt like it was literally over this time, and I didn't feel no need to keep on trying to mislead anybody or reach out to him. So when he reached out to me, I'm like, I just didn't quite know, because I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't. And I think he felt that same energy, and he kept saying that he was a changed man, which I also seen that he did change, and I'm so proud of what he became now. He does seem very mature, even the way he talks and just the way he was talking to me. I felt like that, wow, this may be a new changed man. And just him talking about possible marriage and all of that kind of, it was just different. He never talked like that ever. And then the fact what drew me in is I told him, like, he said, what do you like about me? And I said, what I always liked about you is your personality. You're adventurous. You always did fun things with me. I love that. I really do. So, where was I getting at? Oh, then another thing is he's very family orientated. And I like how he always used to bring our kids together. Because I'm very family oriented. I think it should be always about the kids. So I actually like that he did that. So, I think, oh, so sorry guys, I put the barcode label on the, into the system. Now I'm gonna put the pricing on so everything can sync up properly. Add the quantity, and then when it gets low, it will let me know when it's low. But, what was I getting at? Oh, yeah. So he's very family oriented, which I really, really, truly love. But how I personally feel is I do love him, but I'm just not sure if it's really genuine. And I told him that. I'm just not sure if this is just something you're just telling me because you know I want to hear it, or if this is really you really meaning it. So, you know, because I can keep going back in circles, and I know he understands. I'm like so over it at this point. Because he's a really attractive guy, and he can find anybody he wants. But yeah, I can't. I don't want to do it over there. So guys, we got this label. So I'm gonna put it on this hook and put it on the thing. I just gotta find space. I never got space in here. Now we're gonna do the brushes. So, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of what I'm going through. I kind of just don't really want to do it again. And I hope you can find someone that can be that person for him. Yeah. I don't know. I do know that before he came back into my life again, because I haven't seen him in over 2 years, I was also talking with a guy friend of mine. He's also another business owner. He owns a paint company, and he goes and do businesses, and he paints their exterior or interior. If it's, I think the last one he did was Famous Dave's, and they give him thousands for it. So he's really financially stable. His business is flourishing, and he always used to tell me, Andrea, you need to focus on your business. I just took a leap, quit my job, and went full throttle because I hadn't, because at that point, it makes you hustle more harder because you know you got bills to pay. I said, I don't know about quitting my job to do all this. I'm gonna do this on the side, and if it picks up, then I'll go full throttle. But no, I can't just do that. But he used to always tell me that. Don't be afraid. But so he has been taking me out on dates, and we were really like getting really close. It wasn't enough to tell my ex about, because he asked me, were you single? And in my head, yes, I'm still single, because of the guy that I was telling you guys about, that owns his own paint company. We were just friends. We went on like 5 dates, and he paid each time. He's a real gentleman. He opens the door for me. We started out going to school together, high school, and then now we started talking as friends, and we've been going out on dates, but nothing really serious. He's just a super cool dude. What I was gonna say? So, sorry, I'm just dragging this story out, but super cool dude. But yeah, so right now, I know the potential of what I could date. It's just I'm just not ready right now. I feel like I'm so focused on my goal at hand. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, but I think it won't be, if I do eventually start talking to someone, it won't be with an ex. I just don't see that. I'm so tired of going back and forth. It ain't even funny. Like, if you're just really not compatible, then you're not compatible. You're just not compatible. I don't care how you slice the cake. I'm so older and got so much mature that I just realized, like, why was I going back in circles that many times? I could have so been dating someone else. Like, we could have been set each other free a long time ago. But I don't know, guys. I guess it takes you a couple times to get it right, huh? So we got these ones priced. I'm gonna also need probably 2 hooks for this one. And the crazy thing is, my daughter was so excited to be back talking to his daughter, because we've been on and off for so many years that they looked at each other like as really best friends, sisters. They were really close. But I had to tell her the other day, like, I had to tell her the other day that I don't think it's gonna work out. And yes, she was sad, but she understood. Cause my daughter, she really knows what I go through. She's like my one and only baby, so when I had to tell her, she said, "That's okay, Mommy." So she's like, "That's okay, Mommy." I don't know. I think if I was to like date, it would probably most likely be that painter guy that I was telling you about that I went to school with, because he's such a sweetheart. He's just so busy that he's just so super busy that we only can hang around on both our schedule when they match up. He even helped me put my letters back on, because these letters have fell down. Like the sticky adhesive, these don't hold up when it gets really humid. So we had a really hot day and the letters fell out. So I literally lost the H, the C, the K, the O. So it didn't even say checkout. So he came and drilled them in with my power drill that I got here and drilled them in. I didn't want to do it that way because I think that doesn't look good to me. But he said, "Listen, you're going to have to do something." So he came into my shop to help me do that, and I appreciate him doing that, because like he said, like, you got to do something. Now obviously they falling down, so you can't just think you can. I just don't like the screw look. I don't think it makes it not look classy, and I wanted it to look sleek and classy, but now you see, well, you can't see because it's a dark purple, but I just think it just made it look, I don't know, not sleek. But he said, "You're going to have to do something." So he came and said, "No, we're going to screw these in." So he screwed my logo over there. He screwed this. He's a really, really sweetheart. But 245. 245. So, yeah. Like, I always wonder, like, oh, I didn't label those. Yes, I got so much stuff I had to put in this dang point of sale system. I don't know. So we got some tea tree oil. Sounds like I'm just not saying it right. Okay. We got tea tree oil. I'll try to line everything up that goes with everything. So I can kind of know which ones I got of the same ones. Forever. I'm doing this. Okay, so these, I know what those are gonna be. So I think this is gonna be repetitive. Because I don't want to drag you guys through all this, it's gonna be repetitive. So I'm just gonna continue to keep labeling these products, put them on the shelves, get them into the point of sale system, and then do some inventory tracking. See if I can shoot over to Home Depot and do this. If I do that, I want to turn the camera on so you guys can see that, but I probably may not do that. Your girl's tired. Oh, guys, I got some actual things that I can like hold. Like I'm still thinking. Like, what do you guys think? The perm brushes should go in here. Would I be like, or should I have them sticking up? Let me see. I don't want to get caught. That may work. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't tip over. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, either way, I might do that. So I got 3 of these because I need to be able to put stuff on the shelves. So, but anyway, guys, I just want to say that this has been a crazy weekend. I don't even know where to begin. I'm just like more confused. I just want to say, like, to anybody who's a small business, don't give up. Sometimes you get sidetracked and old people come back into your life, but stay focused. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If that person has truly changed, then why not? Give it one more shot if you have it in you. If you just know that you're really done, then walk away. I'm at the point where I just don't know if it's even worth that to me. Sometimes we just don't get along, but I wish him well. I just gotta continue on, and maybe who knows what can happen, but I'm not there where I just really like want to go chase that person down and try to figure it out. But I can't say for anybody else. If you are going through the same thing as me, please comment. Maybe we can chop it up and talk some more. But I'm going to continue on here, busting out these, and see how far I get. I am hungry, tired, all of the above. I had to help my daughter with some homework because she's doing really good in 9th grade, and I've been really on her with this homework because I want her to be successful. I had her at a very young age and had to go back for my diploma, and I never gave up. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning into this video. Sorry it was all over the place, but I just wanted to kind of chop it up with you guys to see if there's any women going through what I'm going through. And I say just hang in there and be a support of each other, because you never know. That support can go a long way. So thank you. Bye.